Hello, save-scumming tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Death Knights of Krynn with your pal BlueAnkylo. This is probably episode like 3, and here we are in a dangerous town with crazy hard random encounters. Probably not the safest place for us to be, but here we are nonetheless. Now, you know, at the end of the last episode, I had a little look. We're in the town of... what's the name of this place anyway? Hold on. I can't remember the name of the place. We're in, I should pull up my map. I got a map. Turif, the hill dwarf town. Probably not a great early dungeon for Death Knights of Krynn. Maybe should have saved it a little bit later. But we are here anyway. And there's a lot of stuff to do in this town. The goal is to actually get to the center of the town. But we can't really do that yet because it's kind of blocked by plot. And there's actually a lot of things going on. Yeah, there's not much to say. The encounters can be rough, so we're going to have to do some save scumming every now and then. And we're actually headed back to the top of the town, because I missed something very important up at the top. And if we backtrack, most of the time we'll be in areas that we've already cleared. Like, there was traps here, but they're gone. So, hopefully I can just skip right back up here to... this was the soup lady, and I never went up here, which I almost made it. Let's see what we get. This fight's fine. A couple mages, bunch of ghouls or ghast. No problem. Yeah, I mean, they can definitely paralyze you and get some kills, but... all things considered, that's not a vampire. We might even be able to win this fight without having to spam any magic. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna try to hold person on some of these fighters, though. Come on. Isn't that supposed to be a backstab? What's going on? Well, our hold persons are not as strong as they used to be, but we'll make it work. Okay. We don't need a yelling death metal song, sadly. This is some really angry monkeys from Donkey Kong Country 2. That song is too much of whatever it was. Back to killing mages. Okay. Keep them locked down. Looks like this fight's already over. Alright. I'm just gonna try to zip through these random encounters a little bit quicker. We'll save up in between, of course, but... not much new to see. Okay, so this is a house right by the entrance to the town I never went to. We really should have gone here first. You enter a trash study. A scholar cleans up with deep sighs. You pick up a book for him. Oh, good people, but you've come too late. Journal 42. This one. Okay, the scholar. Those villainous brutes. They ransacked my study and took what military texts they could find. The proper care and feeding of a military campaign, the art of murder and mayhem, advanced taunts and tortures, chat knows those very well, 101 intimidation techniques, they took them all. I tried to stop them, but what can an old scholar do? I was never a man of the sword. They just laughed and beat me senseless with a book titled Brain Traumas in the Severely Pummeled, to give an idea of how twisted their minds are. The situation is even worse than I described it, for there is one other text, a notebook really, whose contents dare not fall into the minds of those evil rascals. Ambush made easy. That's what it's called, a trivial thing it may seem. The text barely runs 20 pages, but oh, the secrets it reveals about the most fundamental of strategies. The ambush. Yes, yes, they took it! I tell you, you must recover it. Otherwise, we are in for a long and difficult campaign. And cannot be to our favor. So that's the secret to not getting ambushed. They took ambush made easy. It gives them a decided advantage. You must recover it. He grumbles. With a grumble, he resumes cleaning. And he kicks us out. Okay. That's some progress. I don't know where it is yet, but at least we know something to focus on. Now, let's go this way. We went the other way last time, so let's see what we get. Heavy snores sour the air. You're in a barracks. What? This place just keeps getting worse. A blue dragon sleeps in a far corner. Propped against its large scales are bags and a shield. You have time to take one item. I hate 50-50 choices that one could be way better than the other. Well, I'm a sucker for shields. We like our shields. And if it's got a dragon breath, maybe the shield will protect us, you know, whoever picks it up, right? Okay, some experience. Just a shield. It's probably magical. The shield rattles oddly as you pick it up. Inside is a book. Thieves. Well, at least we got our book. I may have cheated a little bit there, if you're wondering. Just a little. Okay, before I charge up there, what are we fighting today? A whole bunch of warriors. No dragon. Maybe it was an illusory dragon. But, you know, I got these lightning bolts. What you got? We got more lightning bolts. We're just gonna go with lightning bolts today. So, how do you like some lightning? I need some of my warriors to get up here soon to save my mage, but you know, lightning bolts are fun. 30 damage. Not as good as a fireball, but you can't have a fireball every day. I mean, you could have memorized a fireball instead of that, I suppose. Okay, so this time, stink it up. Got the mage anyway. They're coming for us. Okay, I'm gonna put Scomp up there. Kind of give a bit of a blockade for my fragile characters. Tim's not at full HP. We've got more lightning bolts. It's kind of a waste. Don't say that. It's never a waste to lightning bolt some enemies. Okay, Thornum. Put you here on guard. Here's our next lightning bolt. That guy's dealt with. We'll probably kill the black mage with another zap. 27 damage will definitely do it. Yep. Good. Okay, mage is dealt with. But there are a lot of soldiers. But, you see, I put that smoking cloud in a spot for a reason. I'd like to be able to cast it one more time, though. Let's deal with this mage. I want them to walk through there. I'm gonna put another prayer up. There's a lot of things to fight here. Maybe I should have cast that last time. We do have another stinking cloud available. And you can see a pretty good target. I mean, they all got lightning bolted, so it's kind of silly. We're doing two different styles of murder, but Alright, Prayer gives us some bonus AC and Thaco and all that good stuff. We got a pretty good bank of fog here to catch him. Somebody, I think Pixel's got the magic bow, the +1 composite bow. Could use that. But I want a longer melee line. Okay, what do we got? 30. We'll kill the 30 first, if we can. Stupid evil warrior. Ah, he took the bait. Ran after Pixel there. Scomp's doing a pretty good job helping hold the line there. Okay, well, we'll just use a dart to finish them off. Cool. I mean, if they have to walk through 2 tiles, that's 2 good chances to kill them, to get paralyzed. Doesn't work every time. I think they're supposed to also have to pass a saving throw when they start their round in the smoke. I'm not sure the game actually does that correctly, though. I have a feeling GoldBox doesn't really simulate starting your turn in bad effects, because I don't think that works with Blade Barrier either, and it's supposed to. I guess we don't need to go maces anymore. We got these long swords. Oh, we might have another... I forgot to mention it, but in the last town, we did find a long sword that we haven't had a chance to identify yet. We should probably check out kind of his stats. Might want to do a little bit of healing soon, too. Oh, come on, Rob. 1 damage shy. Backstab. 52 damage, yep. That backstab's getting a little bit better every level. Got him. Well, now there's just the one left, and he's kind of hard to get to at the moment. I mean, the mace +2 is probably as good as we're going to get here. We still miss. I mean, I'm certainly not going to stand in the fog just to have an extra attack on this guy. I mean, I've got all those +1 magic arrows. We could... What? I put them on quick. In Champions of Krynn, every time we went to quick mode, they switched to ranged weapons. Here, though, they charge into the smoke. 6,000 XP. Chances are none of this is going to be very good. Maybe we should detect magic, though, just in case. Maybe we should detect magic. We ran out of detect magics. Well, we didn't take the bag, whatever was in the bag. We could, yeah, the bracers are just money, and then the rest of the stuff is just regular enemy drop. Pretty sure. The dragon retreats to the roof with the rest of the items. No! Okay, but we have this cool shield here, right? So, AC -8. AC -11. That's a shield +4. So we should give that to somebody. I think I'll give it to Thornum. He's got the least amount of AC at the moment. Yeah, Death Knights likes to give you some really good magical gear. So, worth it. Right? Yeah, that's a nice swing of AC. +3 or -3 AC. That'll help keep him up a bit. And we should have a sword somewhere, like a regular two-handed or one-handed sword. Yeah, this one. So we've currently got a longsword plus 3 equipped, which is 9 Thaco. This was a 8. So this is even better than our old plus 3 longsword. We should give that to somebody that needs it. I mean, this is great against Draconians. We haven't seen any of those yet. And Thornum. Yeah, what we'll do... We'll give Thornum... Thornum gets all the gear today, apparently. All the unidentified gear. When we're not fighting undead, or skeletons specifically. There, plus 4 longsword, plus 4 shield. Gear always goes to plus 5, but yeah, they rarely give it to you in these kinds of games. I mean, the Dragon Lance was plus 5. So, yeah. Anyway, there you go, Thor. You should be a little bit more accurate. And a little bit more damage. So we're missing... Well, we've got plus 2... Let's see, what are we looking at? We've got a plus 2 sword with plus 1 shield. Plus 4 sword, plus 4 shield. That's crazy good. We've got a plus 2 sword with the ability to go plus 4. Oh, in 5th edition, plus 3 is the cap? That seems so weak. That sounds weird to me. But I know you get a lot of, like, bonus perks for your class proficiency. And then a longsword. So we got a plus 3 longsword, a plus 4 longsword, and a couple plus 2 longswords. And then one of them is a plus 1, except better against Draconians. This mace is probably decent too. I have to get these all identified before I know for sure. Also, we don't need to use the Hoopak on Jarrell anymore. We could send Jarrell one of those longswords, as they are now a fighter thief, rather than a Kender thief. Actually, I think thieves could use longswords anyway, so I just defaulted to the Hoopak because it's a special weapon. Okay, so the dragon just left, but we have the book. So now, see, I went all the way around this town, and I never even went to where you're supposed to go, which is the first 2 closest buildings. Did you get the book? You give him the book. Thanks! Now there's hope! He skims notes jotted in the margins. Their mages brainwash us with cursed items. A deadly ambush protects them. He taps his chin. There's a secret door in the tavern that could get you past that ambush. The bartender knows what type of key you need to open it. So, bartender, tavern, key, secret door. Can we heal here? Oh, yeah. Can we rest here now? Because honestly, if I'm going to be fighting these monsters, I could really use to have some more spells restored. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hold person. Interesting how they just auto-supply some of these. And then I just... Yeah, maybe I should have... I have to do this differently. I keep undoing what I shouldn't be undoing. So what does Pixel got, right? Memorize. That's what they automatically gave him for what we've cast recently. Automatically gave him all the stuff we cast. Yeah, this is what we didn't have access to in the Pool of Radiance series. But I remembered it as a kid. I'm like, this is the feature I was missing, because it makes it so much easier to recharge. Now, we still need to rest and not get interrupted. But, instead of trying to remember exactly what spells you've cast, we made it through almost all the spells. Are we about to die? Patrol? Probably fine. Well, there's a couple vampires. It might almost be better to keep the ghouls alive, because they kind of interrupt they keep the vampire out of the way. But we've got our fireballs back. I mean, why not, right? If you can triple fireball a bunch of vampires, why wouldn't you? There we go, that's a good fireball. Boom! Now, those patriarchs, remember, they have slay living. Very high-level clerics. Insanely dangerous. That's why I have so many, got one of them. So many fireballs queued up here, because it would be pretty bad if they got their spells off. Now, the vampires are probably even worse because they can drain levels and just one-shot you. How much has he got left for HP? 13. That's a possible. It's in range of magic missile. Oh, so close. Well, good thing we had a backup fireball, right? Get him. So that was a lot of resources for one random patrol. 3 fireballs, a whole person, a magic missile, a whole round of magic. Gets Thornum a level up, though. Let's see if we can finish researching, or finish resting, though. It takes a little bit less time. We still didn't quite make it, though. What are those? Wraiths? That's an even higher level undead. We should have been saving before we rest. So I haven't pulled up the undead list in a while. Let's talk about some of these new enemies we're seeing here today. So we knew wights were bad, right? Well, wraiths. An evil undead spirit that seeks to absorb human life, energy. Though having no substance, it prefers a vaguely human shape. Can only be hit by magical weapons. I'm pretty sure it drains life. Also vampires. They prey upon the living during the night hours. I think they just come at you any time of the day out here. They shouldn't show up if it's daytime, though. That's fair. Often indistinguishable from humans, they keep their abilities they had in life, including spellcasting. They also drain levels. Anything with drain levels is just... If we get drained leveled right now, I'm going to be very mad, because I haven't saved it, so... They only got 28 HP. At least there's no vampires. I will fireball you guys all day, every day, until the cows come home. Although it should be till the boars come home, really, because we're waiting for those boars. Okay, Rob. More fireball. Keep dodging, guys. As soon as you get hit, we're in big trouble. I'm trying to fireball him as fast as I can, though. Patriarch going down. 30 damage fireball. Pretty good. Nearly max for us, I think. Alright. Scomp. Punch. Tim. It might be more important to kill these wraiths right now. Yeah. I'll try to interrupt the mage next turn, but killing the wraith would be really good. Actually, why don't we try to turn him? Got him. Okay, we should be good now. I'm definitely going to save after this battle, though, because this is... Any one of these fights could just kill us, so... It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, sure. Thanks for the XP. Okay, encamp. Save first, always. And then 7 hours. Can we get 7 hours? Just to get those last couple spells? Alright. Okay, now we can go make some progress, right? We got our spells back. We got healed up. We've got the... we've got a quest. We know what we're doing, basically. Well, I don't know where the tavern is, to be honest, but... well, unless it was right south of us? No, that was not the tavern. The middle of town is the target. Oh. I didn't think they would have been respawned. I thought maybe the dragon... Dang it. I don't really want to fight this out. Hold on. This is just a random battle with nothing. I went to the wrong building there. It was my mistake. It's the same fight we did in front of the blue dragon last time. Let's just try to save a little bit of time here, really. The grind is for real. Alright, let's try to get out of here. Don't go in that door. This is probably not the tavern, but let's see. Also, apparently sun sets at 2 p.m. What are we in? Canada? Patrols. Could be real bad. Could be nothing. It's fairly bad. Turn them. Oh, destroying whites. Well, now they're just free experience. That's a completely different story. Yeah. Can backstab this guy. This fight, no big deal. It's crazy how some of these random encounters are, not that bad. And then some of them are, like, practically impossible. I mean, we're definitely fighting battles that are higher than our level. Like, we're pretty well, I don't know if I'd say pretty under level, but this is definitely more challenging than what we need to be dealing with. But we're doing okay. I would definitely not have rushed towards this town if I'd known how tough these fights were going to be. So I'll go this way. So these are all just houses, I guess. It's probably another trap house. If I put Drow, if I'm selecting, hold on, if I select Drow, would I detect the trap this time around? No trap. Never mind. Well. Oh, Luf's Tavern. Hey. What's your poison? I got a question. Well, let's order a drink first. You drink. The bartender drinks too. Wait. What kind of tavern is this? Alright. I have maybe one more drink. Slip him a couple more coins. Alright. Now I got some questions for you. You need a key. He leans close. You can get one at the locksmith shop, number 88. Thanks. Locksmith, where's that? Not here. Alright, a bunch of whites. Or wraiths, I guess these are technically. We just turn them, that's fine. Finish it. Good. Now, how many of these punks am I going to have to deal with? Just the 4 spellcasters? Okay. Problem is, like, one of these patriarchs getting a turn could kill us. And we've been doing pretty well so far with our turn order. I don't know what goes into who goes first in a round. Maybe our really high dexterity is what's saving our butt right now. But, yeah, I mean, if they ever got to cast a spell before we can cast all of our spells, people would be dying. The only way we've survived this far is just going first and then, you know, scorching them down really fast. Or at least interrupting them, at the very least. It's not like they have a lot of, I mean, they're just mages. They're not very good at combat. They just, you gotta interrupt them. Whoever goes first wins, and we've been pretty lucky on that lately. Alright, another quick fight. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Also, this is not what I want to hear. I have no idea what language that even is. Not needed. Okay, I want to, I don't want Aaron to hold on to this jewelry. You give this stuff to Thornum. He's going to hold on to the gems and the jewelry. You can have a little bit of money. You can tithe your steel. That's fine. Alright, and we don't need random battle spoils. Okay. So what was this? A woman sobs, "Spare my son, he is possessed, as are so many. He wears a purple hat. Show mercy if you find him." What, now have to save some kid? Locksmith From. From grins behind the counter. "Sure, I got lots of keys. 100 steal a key. What do you want?" "What's the key's number?" 88. "Buy another?" "No." Well, those were all conveniently closely located. Let's, they said there was a secret trap door with a key, and we're in. Better save it. This is going pretty well. I don't even remember if I finished this quest back when I was playing for the first time as a kid either, because I remember this place, but I don't remember ever finishing it. I probably started a lot of quests and finished rather few of them. You surprise soldiers torturing an old dwarf. Alright. Bunch of mages. Just the 3. That could be a lot worse. Better than the random encounters. Smack him. Smack him. You're supposed to smack him. Let's try hold person. Smack him. Okay. Now, we only missed the one in the middle. I'll try to hit a couple of these, Actually, the evil warriors. We can hit the dwarves easily. It's these evil warriors that are actually, hard to hit. Harder. Well, we got the mage, hey? At least we got that. Then priority. How do we do this fight? More stink. We'll save our fireballs for the big fight in the middle, but... The purple dwarf. Purple hat. Now, if he's an enemy, we'll have to kill him. So it's going to be more likely that there's going to be a cutscene where we have to make a choice, yes or no, to kill somebody. Is my hunch. We haven't interrupted this guy this turn. There we go. Okay, all the black mages are handled. Might want to throw a couple more hold person attempts out. Well, focus these guys down. Tim, yeah, you might as well give it a shot. It'll just... Well, it'll save a little bit of time anyway. And damage. Don't want to have to heal all this damage up. Let's send Aaron up to help with Tim a little bit. And Thorin to help. Oh yeah, we're crushing these guys. The only thing we're missing out on is like backstabs in here. Ah, say you don't say. We actually only did 32 damage on that backstab. That was not as good as usual. Not a backstab. Alright. One left. Finish this up. Not a bad fight. Another 4,000 XP. We're gonna have so many level ups when we get back to somewhere safe. We'll take the darts, I suppose. I haven't been throwing a ton of darts, but pick those up. Yeah, we're not taking random loot anymore. No need. Money will just never be a problem until we find something on sale for 20,000 steel, and even then. You free the old dwarf, a village magistrate. In gratitude, she offers you gems. Alright, Thornham. You're making friends with the hill dwarves now, so you can take the gems. 3 gems. They're probably all worth 5. She identified them ahead of time and gave you the garbage gems. But you don't know yet. The next 3 gems we identify are the ones from this town. Alright, we're gonna ambush the ambushers. We're gonna get hit by a trap here. I just feel it. Soldiers turn from their training. They're surprised. Well, at least we surprised them. Yeah, it's not that many. Just throw a rock at this guy over here. Works pretty well. These guys all have decent AC, so any hold persons that go through will be just very nice. I don't want to spend too many spells here. I expect we have a big battle coming against maybe a blue dragon. But part of getting through with low resource expenditure is taking less damage too, so. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, 0 for 6. Maybe hold person not great against evil warriors. Not as good as I thought. Oh, we unequipped all of our darts again. You got 100 of them, though. Okay, we got a pretty good defensive line. This should be a backstab. I don't know the rules. I don't see why that was not a backstab. That definitely should have been. Oh, did you notice the AC on this dwarf is 12, which is actually higher than... That's pretty good. We basically can't miss, is what I'm trying to say, against a coughing naked dwarf. There's the backstab. Overkill damage. If your Thaco is... See, against a AC 12, I guess you need a Thaco of 12, and then it's like a guaranteed hit. Three out of 3, not bad. Good job, Rob. No room to move over right now. Nah, Thorn's gonna have to wait. Should have moved Rob a little bit further. Another Rob dart kill. Probably could have got a backstab there if I was patient, but anyway, we should be just clearing this one up. Nothing to worry about. I mean, these guys have a lot of armor, a lot of AC, and a lot of HP, so it takes a little while. But it's only the mages that are really dangerous. Well, maybe I shouldn't say so soon. Pixel's taking a lot of damage. Maybe I'll try to fix Pixel up here after this fight. Alright. Victory? Okay, this song has more singing even than I thought. Trapped in the mines. Ooh. Well, we should have a look at the treasure, I guess. It's nothing important. It would be at the bottom if there's anything unique. This was just a barracks. Let's rest in the barracks at least long enough to heal and save. Oh, come on. Alright, GBC, you gotta help me out again here. Passwords. Unless you can just hit enter. Nope. Sometimes there's, when you buy these games from GoldBox, from GOG, sometimes they've just removed the password system, so you just, they've cracked it, so you just hit enter and it skips it. Apparently they didn't do that. Okay, rulebook. Page 1, word 9, introduction. The word is computer. We are playing on a computer, last I checked. Alright. Continuing on. Soldiers load Sir Carl's cursed relics onto 3 blue dragons and then turn to fight. 3 blue dragons is a lot. But they're not in battle, so... okay. We haven't actually had to fight a dragon yet. Okay, Tim. You got a easy selection here. Stinking Cloud. That should cover this angle. I still don't know... you know... one thing I am curious about is what spells... we haven't seen the black mages cast magic yet. They, I am curious. Okay, hold on. We've been cruising through this really quick. But we do have this fancy-dancy monster manual. So, what are they called? Hold on, sorry. What's their actual in-game name? Just Black Mage, you know. Let's see what a Black Mage exactly is. There's Black Dragons, of course. So it's a level 10 mage. Maybe... oh, he's got to have spells. He just doesn't tell you. They just don't tell you. A level 10 mage has up to level 5 spells. So anything up to, like, Cone of Cold, basically. Cone of Cold, Hold Monster, Confusion, Globe of Invulnerability. He could definitely have some fun stuff. Alright. But I still don't know what his spell selection is, sadly. Sometimes the monster manual tells you, but not this time. Okay, Aaron, why don't you go the other side? Or at least try. Yeah. And a miss. Okay, Pixel. Someone's got to disable these stinking black mages. I don't want to find out what spells they have on their turn. That spell, Stinking Cloud, MVP of Death Knights of Krynn so far. Like, Hold Person's been pretty good, but not as good as Stinking Cloud. We've got 4 on the top left and only 3 on the bottom left. So we'll send Thornum down here to tank. That mage dealt with. Maybe go for a backstab here if we're lucky. These guys are going to take a little bit of work to kill. Okay, this should be a backstab. It's only 32 damage. What happened to my awesome 40-50 damage backstab? I suppose they are just rolling D6s, so, you know, not every D6 rolls high. Well, prepare for some tink, 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 tink. Well, at least we get some back attacks if we can. At least we'll try. Alright, now that guy in the corner... Kind of a downside of my positioning on the cloud there, for sure. 45 HP. Well, Pixel... just take a hit. It's gonna be easier to fight him in a better spot. There we go. 3-on-1 or 4-on-1 will go so much faster. Oh, and then now the clouds. Thanks, game. Alright, 5,000 experience. That wasn't even that many enemies. Just high level enemies give me lots of goodies. Oops. Oh, I'm just meant to be taking these darts. Okay, re-equip those every time we pick more up. Just trying to get too over encumbered by the darts. Okay, let's keep going. You get to the dragons, yeah. That's why we saved up our fireballs or something. Sure wish we had dragon lances against 70 HP blue dragons with blue dragon lightning breath. So the important thing here is to not be in front of the wall where it gets reflected, and a few other things. All right, Tim, you're going first. Yeah, this is a good spot. It's a great spot. So the goal here is to get lucky. Coughing is nice. 1 out of 3 disabled. Great start. Rob, if he gets hit by a blue dragon breath, is just dead. Assuming he fails his saving throw. And there's no spell to protect against lightning, so I sure hope one of these hits. Ah, we got 2 out of 3. Wow, that's pretty lucky, honestly. I don't know what the saving throw on those dragons is, but I'd expect it's not that bad. Should we just try to kill the last one? Probably. Try to spread my guys up a bit. It'll be immune to lightning, or at least it should be. I think Magic Missile will do more damage than throwing a rock. And we need to do a lot more. It's gonna get an attack. There's no way, right? Thornum is gonna be our last chance after Scomp, but I don't know if he'll get a turn. Oh, he gets a turn! Alright, Thor. This dragon's not dead, and we need it to be dead. You got it! Ah, you stupid dragons. Ah. Another boss fight done with no damage. Just never let them get in action. It's so easy. You burned the cursed relics. You've defeated the evil of the village. Bonus experience for everyone. But what about that boar? Okay, that went way better than I thought. Random encounters, probably more difficult than most of the boss fights. I mean, 3 blue dragons could have easily killed everyone, but we didn't die. So that was one of the exits to the main town, which might be one direction. Oh, that was like a secret entrance we even entered in from. So this was... Why are there still patrols here? I cleansed the town of evil. Get with the program, wraiths and clerics. This town has been cleansed, they said. I just want to see the backstab. Not even a smart attack, but I just want to see the backstab. Okay, we interrupted them all. Can we do this one without any magic? Is the real question. Just rely on good turn order. We never need to cast magic if we can just punch them down. I mean, we do tend to go first before the enemies. I don't know why, but I'm certainly not going to complain too much. Okay, I did save after I killed the blue dragons, right? Also, seems like we've approached the all lyrics all the time section of the playlist. Okay. Let's continue. I guess, yeah, we're not quite done this area, but before, oh, right at the beginning of the town. Wait! Before you, Scomp's boar collapses on the street. The dread wolf crouches over it, glaring at you. It gives a chilling howl, then trots off. No! No, boar friend! This jerk... The dread wolf has killed our Scomp's boar. And now we're under attack by, well, a whole bunch of hellhounds. Alright, well, we haven't seen hellhounds before, so this could be fun. So I kind of think they might be immune to Fireball. But they shouldn't be weak to Ice Storm. Or they should not be immune to it anyway. We should be able to hit 6 at least. Or, oh, I forget, the Ice Storm doesn't actually have the range. Fireball can cast for here for sure, but Ice Storm kind of sucks on the distance. Yeah, I gotta get used to that. That's a waste of Ice Storm for sure. Alright, well, that's a pretty good start. Let's just find out if they're actually immune to fire. I don't know for sure. Good smack, Thor. Well, they're all coming up nice and close. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, that'll hit everything on screen, if it can. Oh, they're not immune to fire at all. They might be from hell, but they didn't get fire resistance. They don't even have fire resistance, honestly. Well, hellhounds, sadly, are going to be just chump change. Because that's nothing to worry about. I mean, they might have some secret abilities I don't know about. But we almost killed a whole batch of them with one fireball, so. Yeah. Yeah. Thor kills 2 in a single round. Not bad. After fighting 3 blue dragons, you think this is gonna stop us? I should look up if they've got any abilities, but for now, they're not even worth that much experience. Nah. Those guys are like fairly low-level enemies for our level then. That's, yeah, nothing to worry about. Scomp says, we part ways here. I must continue on foot best I can. Thanks and good luck. He departs. Scomp's boar lies dead before you. Well... I'm not gonna leave it there. Gotta fix GoldBox companion here, now that Scomp is gone. Alright, team. Well, what do you think we should do with this noble boar that was slain by hellhounds? There was this pot of soup that didn't have any meat. His eyes grow large. Boar meat? Ah, how I misjudged you. Food enough for the whole village. Here, have a gift. It's a short sword. Huh. Well, we'll get that ID'd one day. Well, are we done? We burned the cursed relics. We killed the 3 blue dragons. I feel like I still never made it to the center of town. And I also never found the dwarf with the purple hat. And I also never stopped the dwarves from being crazy. Because they still attack me. So this is where the ambush was, so that's done. This just all connects up. You enter a storeroom in a back corner. Soiled clothes stink of death. It might be worth searching. And it's also safe. Ah, well that would have been nice to find earlier. We'll look. You rummage through a coat. And you find some money. Oh, well, sure. I won't say no. Let's turn search off. Just look. Looks like that might have been all there was. Okay, well, it's nice to have a safe place to rest. Fix. Rest. Just to get all our spells back. Don't even have to double check now. We can just press rest and get them all back right away. So much easier. I mean, GoldBox Companion has the feature, but we'll get it for free and don't even have to cheat. Okay, is that it? I feel like I never found the dwarf with the purple hat. It was this house that asked, right? Huh. Well, let me check the guide now, because we're sort of done, and I don't know where to go other than just randomly checking every single building. Maybe that was just a dead end. So this is the town of Turif. You can see all the events. I might not have been to 21. Same as location 20, which is just full of traps. Okay. Not important. So 16 was the tavern, 10 was the locksmith. You can't take the boar outside of the town. 20 was full of traps. So number 4, a mother seeks her captured son. Location 6 is where I didn't get him. So I never went to the top left. Okay, so that's like the one space we might have missed. And it's worth it. 100% worth looking this up and then doing it. If you weren't following, if you didn't have a guide like that, you just have to go open every door until you're sure. But, yeah. Now I know where to go. Unless we've already killed him. Oh, no. What if I killed him before I knew I was supposed to save him? Oh, no. That's it. Reload. Do it all over again. He was in here. That's actually really bad. That was one of our better magical items potential. Gone because I got the quests too late. So what do we do? Time to cheat that cloak in? Yeah. Tempted. Never went in this room. Come on, is there any purple hat dwarves? Just one random purple hat dwarf sitting here anywhere? No, I think this place is done. No one will talk to me anymore. Oh, that's brutal. Well, yeah, I'll probably just cheat it in, because that's kind of a poor mechanic. So if you didn't notice when I had it open for a second there, but the reason I'm upset is if I had talked, like, and this is very unlikely, for you to get this magic, for you to complete this quest, you have to start here, explore the town without going to the middle, because you just get trapped. But at some point you have to go to 2 and then 15 and then back to 2, which is all very close to the entrance. But not go to this one, which is also very close. So you got to go back and forth to 2 to 15, dodge the middle, go around, I guess. And I did get down here once, but I was, dying when I got down here the first time. Talk to her, and I'm not sure even if we'd be able to do this quest after clearing the boss, because I bet you after you clear 12, everything's kind of over. It's quite likely this ends the battles. It's possible, I don't know. But yeah, for one reason or another, you have to get to 4 before 6. And if you look at where you start, well, that's pretty hard to get there before you go to here. Anyway, that's unfortunate. So we missed out on a Cloak of Displacement, which is really, really nice. Maybe I'll show you guys how to do this if you're playing GoldBox Companion. If you weren't playing GoldBox Companion, you should probably have a backup save and then just redo this whole dungeon. Because it's probably good enough that it warrants redoing an hour-long dungeon. So let me pull up the editor here, see if I can remember how to do this. I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. GoldBox Companion has some cool tricks. I really need to go back and level up. That'll be the last thing I try to do today before we end the episode. Definitely need to go back to a training hall. So, this is like our character inventory and everything. So, I think the way we're going to want to do this is basically sacrifice an item. Hey there, Pekana. It's an old game. If you've never played it, it's kind of hard to explain. So we need somebody that has something that we can sort of sacrifice, because I can't add a new item. I can only change items we have. So in the background here, I'm just checking, you know what? This is going to be really easier to do with darts. Actually, you know what? They're magical. We're going to use one of Rob's bracers. That'll be totally fine. We have all these magical bracers that are technically unidentified. That doesn't really matter. We're just going to use one of these to try to switch this around. Now, you got to be careful because there's a lot of flags here, and unless you know exactly the stats on a Cloak of Displacement, you might get it wrong. Now, didn't we have one somewhere, or did they steal it from us in the last game? I think they stole it. Because we definitely had a Cloak of Displacement back in Champions of Krynn. But I don't think we have one anymore. So I can't just copy it over, basically. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they stole it off somebody. Stupid thieves. I hate it when the game steals your gear. That's really not cool. Oh, so you're getting spoilers. You get to see the identified version of all these things. Alright, we're going to take one of these bracers. We're going to figure this out. It's going to be a cloak. This is the item type at the top. Assuming I can find it. There's a cloak. And then there's a modifier here. You can give it like a +5 cloak of protection. We're not cheating like that, though. We're only cheating in what we missed because of dumb quest order. So we're looking for of displacement, hopefully. Not disruption. That was our mace that they stole. We could just make ourselves some dragon lances. Where is it? Displacement. Okay. And then we're getting rid of the bracers pre-word. This is like the prefix. Well, there's a displacement here as well. Well, hopefully Cloak of Displacement will work like that. It can be currently unidentified. I don't know what the type... Oh, I didn't apply the changes. Dang it. So, like I said, this is kind of a tricky thing to do. Can I just... Yeah, you can type the first letter. Dagger, dart, dragon breath, displacement. That's a little bit faster. Alright. So it's currently unidentified, probably. Type 50 is like... This might be the slot it equips to. The bonus is like the AC bonus, which theoretically is covered by the displacement effect, assuming that works. But it is a 2 bonus. The weight should be low, and I don't know what... Honestly, I don't know how much those are worth. 6,000 is probably fair, honestly. Oh, I think it's the other way around. Not displacement cloak. This maybe is the prefix. We'll try to make it match up as best I can. Well, maybe displacement cloak it is. Well, let's have a look in game, see what this has done. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. Maybe we've crashed the game and everyone's dying. Well, it's displacement. Not quite right. Oh! Well, let's see if that equips. It does equip. Did it give him 2 AC? It did not. Okay, we haven't quite got it right yet. We're gonna do this live. We're gonna figure this out. Now I'm committed. Is there like a word of here? Okay. That might make it look better. It still doesn't say cloak. I bet you there's a item type that I'm missing here. Let's look at some of the other armors, get an idea. So, a ring... Oh, it went +1 ring of protection. Okay, hold on. The order is not what I expected. Okay. These are just words. I bet you these don't mean anything. This is just the name of the thing. It doesn't probably change anything. I betcha. Okay, that should look right in-game once we reload the screen. Well, it says cloak. Right, it's not identified yet. That's fine. Readying it does not give us any... like, technically, it's supposed to apply the displacement effect when you equip it, which gives you the -2 AC, if you understand. So there's a property for it that I don't know. At the very least, I can equip it at the same time as the bracers. I guess you can equip multiple bracers at the same time too, so that's not... See, the problem is, usually when I'm doing stuff like this, I have like a... I have something else I can copy. Like, rings are, I think, type 59. Shields are 37. Like, I think the type is like the slot it's in. And then there's probably a property for displacement. But, the way we would figure that out would be to look at address values in here and try to figure out where displaced is. And then pick the same, or put the same address number here. This is, like I said, this is where it gets a little tricky here. There might be a short list somewhere of all these, maybe. Dispelling, detecting, electricity. No, there you go. Just be immune to electricity. Way easier. Protection from evil. Oh, boots of speed would be so nice. Charmed, enlarged, friendly, all the spell effects, shielded. Charm resistant. Silence, slow poison. See invisible, dwarven bonuses. Duplicated? No, that's mirror image, I think. Enfeebled, nauseated, helpless, funky. I don't know what that means. Blind, diseased, confused, accursed. I like how the in-game they just call it cursed, but in the actual code it's accursed. This might just be GoldBox Companion's name too. Hasted, protection from missiles, disease, protections, fire shield, charmed the snake. Here's all the big ones. Held asleep. Here we go. Globe of Invulnerability. We're getting close. This is like defensive bonuses. Fire resistant regeneration. Level drained. See, there's like a status effect for 1 level drained, 2 level drained, and then I think you just die. The game doesn't even stack it past that. Once you've had more than a couple level drains, you're just dead. You don't go back to level 1. You just die. I wouldn't be too surprised. Oh, there we go. Displaced. This might be all I need. So I think it's 89089. This might be all we need, and it's gonna go in property 1, I think. This might be all we need to do. So we'll just unready it. It did not give us the AC -1. One thing I want to test out here. I don't know if you got to see all that. I probably just was reading it out loud. Can we, I think Unidentified is a 6. Identified is a 0. Let me just temporarily ID it so I can see it in the screen that it's working. It doesn't... I don't know. Maybe... Yeah, there's maybe some problems, let's say. Oh yeah, the Cloak of Displacement. So the identifying works. It tells you the name. But you should be getting the magic effect either way. And if it's working, you'd actually see, because of how GoldBox Companion works, above Rob it would say displaced if it was actually working correctly. So... what else could we do to make this work? Maybe put it in a different property number? Like, what other kind of magic gear do we have that... we don't really have much magic right now, do we? There's nothing else that has... like, I don't think we have any equipment that has effects right now. You can check out, like, Ring of Protection, but it just gives you 3 to your saves, 3 to your AC. Bracers of AC, the way the game just counts, because it just gives you bonus, basically AC -4. It's not even exactly how it's supposed to work in the game, like in the actual Dungeons & Dragons system. I mean, I could forget the property and probably just give it -2 AC, and that would work. But I would like the property to work, because I know that's how it worked in the GoldBox, or in the Pool of Radiance games. Well, maybe I was doing this wrong. Maybe it's $sign for the property rather than 089. Let's try $59. See if this breaks things. $59 just put in 89, I think, so chances are... yeah, that did not do it. Well, let's try it in some different property numbers. No. Let's try it on the last slot. Once we get a real Cloak of Displacement, we'll be able to just copy that. But I think for now, what I'll do then, seeing as this is not working, is we'll just give it a 2 AC bonus. I need to know the type ID for a cloak, and then I need to know how to apply the property properly. It's still not... oh, the problem is right now it's competing with... maybe... yeah, that's the problem. Oh, you guys can't see again. I think it's right now it's competing with the Ring of Protection, so it's using the same limitation. Like, usually you can't have 2 rings of protection on, even though you might be able to equip 2 rings. So if I equip, right now we've got 0 AC. The cloak does nothing, because whatever, I don't know, my problem's not working. Never mind. The cloak is not doing anything. It's because it's using the bracers. It's using the same, yeah. There you go. It's working, but only compared to... yeah, okay, I need a different type. And I don't know the type value for a cloak. And then we can just do the +2 AC. So if I just pick a different number that's not a shield and it's not a body armor, maybe we can make it work? Because rings are 59. Shields are 37. Armor's probably always 68, I betcha. Well, maybe not. Type might be the... yeah, that's unfortunate. So I don't have any way... I have no idea how you'd look that up. Let's try 51, see what happens. That did not give him any AC. Let's try, well, 49 is for rings, maybe 48. -1, -1. Well, blue is stumped. I can't get my Cloak of Displacement back. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, one day, hopefully there's another Cloak of Displacement in-game. Maybe I had it... I'm pretty sure I did this back... I think when I imported gear from one of, like, Curse of the Azure Bonds or something, I remember having to fiddle around in GoldBox Companion to make this work. I'm pretty sure I've done something like this before, but I don't remember the ID numbers of how I had to fix it. You can't even equip it if it's an ID 53. See, sometimes you can equip it, but it just doesn't add. Yeah, I think I need to know. You'd need to know. Yeah, if you disassembled the game code, you might be able to look up whatever reference value for. If there is another, like whatever the Cloak of Displacement normally has for stats, you might be able to find it if you know how to work your way around. Sadly, without some sort of reference material, it's not going to happen. Maybe, you know, this is kind of just extended research for the future tubers. Maybe there's something on Google. Because there are, like, save state editors. Other than, like, GoldBox Companion. So you could look up... You could try to look up the stats in a different editor than GoldBox Companion. And theoretically, somewhere on the internet, there might be a list of all these numbers. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to solve this one in any kind of normal time. So that might be some homework for later. So for now, we really are just out of an item. And the only way I could really emulate it at the moment would just be to make better bracers. I could just change the bracers to be +2. Or I could change like the ring to be +2. Yeah. That'll be my solution for the moment. We'll get rid of these later on. But I feel like this will be fair and also won't take all day to try to test things out. So one of these bracers is better than the others. I think the bottom one. Yeah, not the bottom one. Okay, I did it backwards. I see. We'll make this one better. Just give me a second. Where's my editor? Come on, GoldBox. Apparently I'm pushing my luck here. Editor. Winter project, rewrite the whole GoldBox engine. I mean, it might be done somewhere. I don't know. It's possible. Lots of people have weird pet projects up on, well, wherever they want to share them that they don't really advertise very much. Why is this editor not showing up anymore? Apparently, GoldBox, I've pushed it too far. Okay, I'm just going to start the program over again because I just want to wrap this up. This episode, we just had like a 20-minute break mid-episode just for trying to figure something out. Okay, I've reset GoldBox. Please give me an editor. Thank you. Rob's bracer. Let's go like this. Yeah. Okay, so what you'll see here shortly So his old bracers of AC 4 are -1, and right now I gave him some better bracers that are +2 better. So it's like these bracers have the Cloak of Displacement wrapped up together. And then the cloak doesn't actually do anything, so we will equip it. So we were supposed to get a Cloak of Displacement, but we didn't. One day, hopefully, I'll learn how to actually hack it in correctly. But I don't think I even really saved a backup save slot anyway. So anyway, that was a lot of messing around. I thought it was going to be easier than that, and then I forgot. Oh no, not today. Okay, last thing before this long episode. We're just going straight back to base. The mountains are too high. You stumble into a group of monsters. They'll pass you and leave you alone. See, this is why in the other games I always stayed out of the mountains. In Death Knights, you can't just walk anywhere you want. Anyway, back to Gargeth. You walk up to the main gate. Stand and be identified. Okay, pass. You spy a rope dangling down. Wait, what? You hear faint footsteps. No, I have business. I have training to do. There's no time for an ambush. No, I didn't want to leave. I want to go up top where there's clearly something going on. Oh, that's the temple. Okay, I got lost. Sorry. I wanted to go this way. Check the towers that are full of draconians, right? We're supposed to be ending the episode. I just wanted to come back and train. Okay, what's going on, boss? You find a CVAC spy. Dang it! I just leave town for a couple days, go kill a lich and get swamped by dumb hill dwarves, and my one outpost is already taken over by draconians? As you take aim, it pleads, wait! Well, we get some bonus content for the future tubers. I just want to get my levels. You believe me to be your enemy, but I am not. We too fear the growing power of Lord Soth. If we kill you, we only add minions to his grotesque armies. Therefore I ask you release me. We will then leave this place in peace. Kill me and my underlings will wreak havoc upon this town. I mean, they'd say anything, right? Why did they infiltrate this place in the first place? If they're just gonna leave peacefully after I find one of them. I don't think we believe him, right? The option is really more like, do I kill him or hold him prisoner? Because he's a CVAC. He can change shape. So he's probably... Let him go? What? After all we've been through? Hold him as prisoner. You turn the CVAC over to the knights. Iron Rampike thanks you. It hoped to kill me. Apparently that's it. I don't know if I'm sure this place is safe yet. Oh, is it nighttime? Of course it's nighttime. It's always nighttime in Canada. Okay, we're gonna have to go rest until morning at the safe house. Maybe we should check on the graveyard every time we're nearby. Just, you know, yeah, just double check that that place is secure. Something about undead in this world. I don't know, man. Okay, in camp. Fix. We're just gonna rest till morning, which is, I don't know, what's a good morning time? Maybe somewhere around then. Everyone gets up at 5 a.m., right? Yeah. Totally normal day for Krynn. Okay. Huzzah! We can train for real. I mean, I know I use GoldBox Companion, but I like to only level up when the game would normally let you. So what do we get? It's a level up party. Let me share my screen with you guys. Alright. Thornum, level 8 cleric. Some hit points. Less death magic dying, slightly. Also, fighter level 9. Yeah, we got a lot of experience on our adventures. So prepare for many levels. Bunch of HP, even better saving throws. Yeah, like all of his saving throws went up. Good. Pixel, level 8 fighter. Level 8 mage. So Pixel's a red mage. So you need to be white to learn Minor Globe, I remember that. Let's pick up, it doesn't matter that much at this point. Let's just pick up Confusion. It's okay. Tim! 3-digit HP. Yeah, not bad there, Thor. Tim gets Fighter 8. Also Cleric 8. And Jarrell, level 8 Fighter. Better Thaco, bunch of HPs. Thief level 10. And Mage level 6. That's 3 level ups all at the same time. That's nice. This is our second level 4 Mage spell. I think Fire Shield will be fine. It's probably my second most used of the level 4 spells. Rob level up. More Mage spells. He's a red mage these days. We'll just take Confusion for now. There's not a lot of spells left for him anyway. And also Cleric 8. Why not? Alright. Whew. Now, conveniently, we didn't actually stay out of town for too long. If you had stayed out there for too long, you'd have had so much experience that you almost had enough. Well, you had enough for 2 level ups of one single class. Once you have enough experience to have 2 entire level ups of the same class, when you do level up the first class, it lowers your XP, so you're 1 short of the next level. Which means, for instance, on Aaron, he could only get 1 level up at a time per training hall, and then he would cap his experience 1 shy of the next level. So his little bar would be full, and you would have lost some experience. But with multi-class, it's just, well, you can save up 1 of each, and then once you get to however much experience to get a double level up in something, that's where it blocks you. Which, looking at our current bars, we weren't very close to. Rob was the closest. So if Rob had got however much experience to get to level 9 at something, he would have lost out on a bit of experience. We would have just lost a bit. But it's no big deal. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We'll just ID some stuff here on camera. Like, this is a super long episode anyway, so might as well. But so this is, in case you're wondering, I love that we have millions of gold, but we can't afford to ID because we don't have the money on us. So that was 25 gold. That's one of the 3 gems. 5 steel for the next. 25. So all those gems that Thorinum's dwarf friend gave him were worth a total of 55 steel. There we go. The one that we didn't get from him, we got from someone else, was worth 2,500 though. Alright, now we can ID to our heart's content. So the Cloak of Displacement doesn't work. And instead I made these. So we'll use that. You know, I should have just sold, instead of selling my gems, I should have just sold these, because we know that they're garbage. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to this, because technically we don't have a spare Bracer AC4 right now. I could theoretically give it to Jarrell, but we don't actually have this. We don't have this. So right now I'm pretending we have the bracers plus the cloak, and that's essentially how we're getting our current -3 AC. I feel like that's my compromise, and hopefully that makes sense. Because it would definitely give Jarrell 2 less AC. If it worked. Alright, next up for ID, let's see this mace. Mace +1. Ah, Scroll of Protection from Dragon Breath. Darts +3. Nice. That's not actually the darts I thought it would be. trade those down to Rob for an emergency. We got another potion of invisibility. It seems like we got a couple of those now. That longsword, another mace. So yeah, we got a really nice longsword from the Lich Town, and a really nice shield from the Dwarf Town. So like that was worth it. Those two are incredibly powerful magical items. Enough that the 200 longsword is garbage, honestly. Maybe I'll deposit those into my bank. We got this new short sword, which is not that good. So that's about it. Okay. We'll share our money. We still have more money that we can carry, even after sharing. Well, every time we sell those bracers, we're just going to be donating to the rebuild fund. Enjoy the extra tip. 2,300 steel. We can't carry it. It's too heavy. Alright, to the bank. And we'll pool money. So now you can see how much is in the bank. We've got 24,000. And once again, I will bring some gems with us. 50 is probably lots. We'll just leave the rest here. And then we can actually send items in as well if we don't want to hold on to this stuff. Oops, not like that. It's, how do we give it? Deposit. I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. These have neutralized poison on them. We'll just hold on to one. Oh, hold on. Deposit that shields. I should just sell these or get rid of them. Oh, wait, hold on. I wanted that. We want to have a backup blunt weapon. Oh, I forgot the screen. You're not missing very much. I'm trying to wrap my episode up quickly, and this is what happens. Okay, we'll hold on to everything there. You guys can still see most of the screen, I'm sure. And I think that's it for cleaning up. Yeah. Alright, so we have a bunch of money in the bank. We got a bunch of items in the bank that we'll probably never use, but hey. We could outfit a secondary squad now. Some rookie adventurers that could work for us. Okay, future tubers. We're gonna call that an episode. That was a Mondo episode. Not all successful in terms of in gear and displacement, but we're gonna end the episode here. Next time, I think we'll try to get back on course. We're supposed to be going to Caraman, so I'm gonna look up where Caraman is and we'll just go there. Because right now we're kind of getting stuck on these side quests that we can't always complete, and we're kind of doing them out of order a little bit. So I like doing things in order if I can. So we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.